Well. How about that? Something different than what we've done before. Hopefully, as Mark says, it was a little bit different. Of course, we had a premiere, YouTube premiere. We've never done that before. So I know a lot of people, 195 people was the most that I saw there. They were watching that YouTube premiere. It has prompted everybody to come to this live show. I know some of you, though, you joined this live show and did not join the premiere. We're going to go over everything. Let's see, as people, I see Jen, she was in the premiere, and now she's here. Oh, my goodness. And there's several people now joining that I see. Hello to all you Islanders. Jennifer, thank you. Tammy, thank you. That was different. I was hoping everything would work as it was designed to do, and it looks like that it did. Here is everybody coming on over. It's supposed to redirect everybody here. Oh, my goodness. Happy Sunday to all you Islanders. Oh, Deanna from the aft of the Vista. I'm jealous. I am jealous for you. I'm jealous of you right now. But I told everyone I was using this parched pig, this official carnival glass, drinking my traditional bluish, greenish drink, my ocean water, right? I had to have one tonight. Had to have one. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. There's so much. Josh, you missed something. You missed something big. We're going to recap it here in just a second. So many congratulations. Listen, I was just watching that video with you. It was a premiere, so we get to watch it together, chat together. And I was thinking, how am I even going to do a live show in a few minutes? I have been so emotional the last several days getting ready for this. We're about to recap all of it. Jen, thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that so much more than you know. Appreciate your support. Praise God and good luck. I appreciate that so much. Some people say, do you realize what you're about to do? Yes, we do. We're going to talk about it. We thank you for that super chat. Let me tell you this first, Islanders. For all of you who are new here, let us know you're new here. You see my face in front of this camera every single day, but if you're new here, let me know. Hey, I've never been on chat before. I've never sent a message. I'll try to give you a shout out, okay? Jamie, thank you so much for that super chat. The second thing is if you want to show support, of course, like the video. We appreciate that. That will put this video in front of other people who are looking for something to watch on a Sunday night. Or, of course, we have a lot of people who super chat. We give away Island Time merch to those who super chat. Jamie did. GH, JCMO, thank you so much for that super chat as well and showing your support. Tomorrow, during our show, we will have a section of that show where we give away Island Time merch, a shirt, a hat, a cup, a backpack, whatever you want. Thank you so much for joining this. We're about to get this thing started. We have trivia coming up here in just a little bit. We haven't had trivia in several weeks. I've got 4 trivia questions. Whoever gets it right, we have a process on how we determine who's going to be the winner because so many of you will answer that question at the same time. But whoever gets it right, I will mail something to you, okay? I will mail you a prize. So we have that going on. We have some news, not a lot. We try to keep this news-free because we talk about that during the week, but we're going to answer a lot of questions. So if you came to this link first before, thank you so much, Deborah, for that super chat. We appreciate that so much, that support. Monty says, what did I miss? We didn't see the video, Derek. Coach Cruz, here we go. There was a YouTube premiere just before this 8:05 Central Time. The YouTube premiere video was 5 minutes. Here's the big announcement. Island Time, Amanda and I are announcing a new branch of this venture that we're going on, Island Time Travel. Island Time Travel. Amanda and I will be able to book your next vacation. Hopefully it's a cruise. We love to cruise, but if it's a resort, if it's a getaway, we can book hotel, airfare, resorts, but we specialize, as all of you can probably imagine, in cruises. U.S. Army Combat Medic, thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate that. Lito Tito, I will put that phone number here. I can say it, and Amanda can put it in if she's here, 501-581-9683. We have so much to talk about. I know you have questions. So as you're hearing this, let us know what immediate questions you have about Island Time Travel, your travel partners, and making sure that you're able to drop your anchor somewhere nice, that you're able to relax and spend some time in the islands somewhere. Charles, thank you so much for that super chat. You have said this for a long time, and JB and Robin, who I know were on the premiere video, I'm not sure if they're here now. JB, who's the first Islander that I met, that, he walked up to me and said, "Hey, I watch your show." JB and Robin were the first ones. He told me that night, we were 2 months old, going to see the Mardi Gras in Port Canaveral as she arrived in North America for the first time. He told me this would be here. I did not believe him. But here we are. Charlie's World, thank you so much for that super chat. And David, thank you for that super chat. And Joni as well, sending me a piece of cake, some dessert. I'll take some dessert. I appreciate that, Joni, so much. I actually had dinner before the show tonight. That's rare that we do that. Let's see what we've got. Question, what can we do on a Hawaii travel plan? We can hook you up, whether it's a cruise, those 14-day cruises from Los Angeles, or you want to actually go to Hawaii and stay. We can walk through that. We have 2 or 3 people that we know that are experts in Hawaii. Oh, my goodness. Charlotte, thank you for that super chat so much. Tony G is here. Congratulations on the travel company. I like to think we're travel advisors. And honestly, we've been doing that role since we launched 13 months ago with Island Time. We'll talk about that, but now it's kind of official. And Dawn, thank you so much for that super chat. All of you are entered in to win free merch on tomorrow's show. I'll announce who that is going to be. Rich, you're right. 250 people. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. We're going to have a great rest of the hour. Monty, that's awesome news. So happy for you both, Monty. Appreciate that. Question, do y'all book any cruise line? Christy says, we do book any cruise line. And when I say any cruise line, I'm talking like 60-something cruise lines, from ocean cruises to river cruises, any cruise line you can think of, whether it's Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Disney, MSC, Princess, Viking, P&O, whoever you want. We can book whatever cruise you want. That was important to us. That's a great question right there. We appreciate that. Brad's got a question. What is up with MSC? They have been quiet so far in terms of removing restrictions. Brad, you're exactly right. You are not the only one, of course, to recognize that. It's weird. It's weird that they're being slow right now. Maybe we'll hear something this week, but you're right about that. Jeremy, it was nice to talk to you just a couple of days ago. Jeremy says, we are so proud of you both. God has so much more planned for y'all in this travel. You are a true talent. Jeremy, I don't know about all that, but I appreciate it. I can tell you that right now. I promise you that. I appreciate it. Do we know all about cruise ports in Europe? U.S. Army Combat Medic. We do. We've got a couple of people who have cruised extensively in Europe, and that's one great thing. One thing I want to point out to all of us here, as we're up to 100 likes, 100 thumb up, buttons clicked. I invite all of you, of course, to do that. But one thing about this community, and that we have used extensively before any of this took off, was if I didn't know what to do in a certain port. Someone asked a couple of weeks ago about Haiti. What should I do when I stop in Haiti? And I had no clue. I'd never been. Of the 20-plus cruises, 30 almost now that we've been on, I'd never been to Haiti. But before I knew it, there were so many people who said, hey, I know exactly what to do. And we're going to lean on this community to help out as well. Rich, thank you for that super chat. Thanks for putting my ugliness in the video. I disagree with that, but you are welcome. Thank you, of course, for sending that picture. You're always good about uploading content. What are the changes that Carnival's making to the VIFP programs? Norma says we can talk about that. We're not sure of those changes yet, but we know they are coming, as they are looking to hire someone specifically to lead in the redesign of the VIFP program. We'll see what that should be. Lito Tito, thank you so much. Amber, it's great to see you on tonight. Thank you for that. Congratulations. As I'm trying to keep up with everything. Just watched the announcement video. Kathy says, congrats on your next adventure. So will you really help with booking the airlines and hotel? Yes, we will. Most travel agents don't, because the commission for hotels and airlines is almost nothing. It's not very good. But I promise you, we'll look at routes. We'll look at nearest airports. We'll look at itineraries. We'll get you on a good flight to get you to your port the day before your cruise. Kathy, I will help you. I can promise you that. Let me just share a little bit of what's on my heart as you continue to pour your questions in, guys. I will answer your questions as I see them, but this thing moves quick. I know I've already missed some questions, but let me just say this. Randy, oh my goodness, Randy. We appreciate that so much. Your support, and you've supported us for a long time, since almost the beginning. Randy simply says, congratulations. Thank you so much, Randy. I'm telling you, I've been an emotional wreck, especially today, because I knew this was coming. But all week I've told Amanda I'm nervous about this. Thank you, Randy. Thank you. Trin, I've cruised with Trend. If it weren't for Alan Time, I would have never met Trend. The odds are, but I've cruised with Trend twice. I love her to death. We've got to cruise out of the West Coast sometime. Trend, thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate that. Jeremy, can you also book cruise parking and rental cars? So here's one thing that will differentiate us a little bit. I can't necessarily book cruise parking for you, but I can tell you where to park from just about every single port. If you tell me, hey, I'm cruising out of Galveston, I will tell you different places to park. You can park there with the port if you want to. I've got coupon codes just about all the time. But in Galveston, I like to park, for example, with EZ Cruise, the letter E, the letter Z Cruise. And that's because Galveston floods from time to time. You guys probably know that. EZ Cruise is a couple blocks inland, and their parking is a little bit elevated. And so it is outdoors, but that's where I cruise. There's also indoor options as well. But I'll be able to help you out with that. We can book rental cars, but I hope to use my expertise of cruising out of most of the ports of North America and being able to help you. Where should you stay? Where can I leave my car? Where can I book a hotel and leave my car for the cruise? They'll bring me to the port. They'll bring me back. I get my car, things like that. We've done it across almost all the ports. And so I appreciate that. Can you handle our casino offers? Robin says, that's an important question. Robin, I will say this. Any offer that you have with any cruise line, we'll be able to accept the same offer. Yep. If you have a casino offer and you're paying $100 for your cruise, we'll take it. That's fine. We see the same thing that Carnival or Royal Caribbean or whoever the cruise line is publishing out there. The only difference is our partnership with Avoya and American Express sometimes can allow you to get even more onboard credit. And we'll talk about that, of course, as you have questions. Lito Tito, your support, you and Michelle have just been astronomical, immeasurable, honestly. We love you guys so much. As Lito Tito says, so proud of you and proud to call you my brother. You are my brother. We've cruised many times now, and I'm thankful for all of our cruises, our relationship, and what we're going to see going forward. Yep. U.S. Army Combat Medic, I booked my 2023 cruise in Europe. I will use you for my Norway cruise. I appreciate that so much. Randy, yes. Lanyard is in the mail. In the mail. We shipped off over 40 packages yesterday. We were happy to do that. Amanda, who's watching things from downstairs because our kiddos are still awake, already got an email from Lito Tito. He was wanting to book an Alaskan cruise. Absolutely. Amanda puts the address, travel@bookislandtimetravel.com. That's the easiest way to reach us. And there's so much we can work through via email. And it's nice, too, because you have that paper trail. So that's the email right there. 20 days until the sunshine, Monty. That's going to be awesome. Yes, we can help you get a room I say the inaugural. The first cruise leaving from the United States, the Carnival Jubilee, leaving November of next year. We have a list full of people wanting rooms, and we have found rooms for people. So we'll do that. I'll keep you updated. As we get rooms, I'll put it on hold. I'll put it out on Facebook. Who wants it, we'll book you. That's the way it goes. Who wants it, we'll book you. That's the way it goes. Just a natural progression. It makes sense. We appreciate that. Peace and be well. And your support over the years. Charlie's World, thank you for that super chat and the big old smiley face. We appreciate that. We're smiling tonight. We are. Kevin says congratulations. I appreciate that so much. So much support tonight, and I knew it was going to be that way. You don't know how people are going to respond, though. You don't, and that's what I always worry about. How are people going to respond? I don't want people to think that, oh, those are just those travel agents. We're not. We'll talk about that after a little sip. Dave, I see your question there about the NCL premium. I saw the same thing. Crew not wearing masks. We'll see. We'll see what the news is around that. And, of course, capacity there is very limited when the activity is going on. But, Dave, that is on my list to look at, research, and I've actually got an inquiry about that to someone who's my contact for NCL. Kathy, thank you so much for that super chat. So happy for you all. Thanks for including me and my family in the announcement video. Of course, I wouldn't have it any other way. You two are going to be amazing travel advisors, travel agents, whatever you want to call it. Kathy, I appreciate that so much. The Luminosa is looking awesome, Michelle. It really, really is. Yeah, I can't keep up with all the chats. Yep, Josh can finally see the video. Good. Parking for Mardi Gras is very easy. You read about that, Lito Tito. Put me on the list. Monty, you're on the list. Deanna, I travel solo all the time. Any chance we can work on those nasty single supplements? Deanna, we can if you're open to cruising different cruise lines. Most of the year, I'd say 8 months at least out of the year, probably 9, we can find a single supplement price where you won't have to pay for double if you're open to cruising multiple lines. Yep, we can do that. Absolutely. Hey, Rayleigh Creative Travel, it's great to see you guys on here tonight. 12 days into the elation, Blessed Natty says. Let's talk about this. I just got off the Horizon last week. Edmund says, you were disappointed, Edmund. Let us know what you were disappointed in. We just got off the Horizon a couple of weeks ago. We had a great time. We did. Daryl asked an important question. Derek, are you leaving your day job? I am not leaving my day job. I do work at home. I do have a lot of flexibility in my hours when I work. Of course, I'm able to create content every day, really, that I want to, unless it's an emergency situation. But I've got a nice office and desk. I'm able to check email and work on multiple things at a time, as we've proven with Island Time the last 13 months. But I'm not leaving my day job. Don't plan to. They're good to me, and they're very flexible, so I appreciate that. Sarah Beth, haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. It's great to see you. Thank you for that super sticker there. With some visitors coming up out of the water. Lori, hello. I just joined, and Derek, I have to be honest, I thought your big announcement was Amanda is pregnant. Oh, my gosh, Lori, I'm taking a drink on that one. Oh, my goodness. Lori, that was the biggest drink of the night. Amanda's not pregnant. Although if something happened, you know what? That's the plan, right? But that is funny. I did not think about that. I didn't think about it. Coach Cruz took time out to watch the promo Island Time Travel video, and it was awesome. Excited for you both. Coach, I appreciate that. I was I do all my own videos and editing and promotion, and I thought, man, should I hire somebody for this video? This is a pretty big piece. When you announce a new part of your business like this, should I have someone make it? I thought, you know what? I've built this thing from the ground up. What I don't know, I search. I try to learn and grow every single time I do something. So I made it myself, and I hope you enjoy it. I was so happy to include, I think, over 60 pictures from all you Islanders. I couldn't include all of them. It would have been a long video, but I was overwhelmed when I was going through all the pictures sent. And I see Island Time lanyards and T-shirts and cups and all you guys in different ports. And I'm like, these people care. It's nice to know that people care what you're doing. And I thought this too, and I wrote this down. People ask all the time, and I know I'm being philosophical tonight and too emotional, but it's part of this process. Trina, thank you so much for that super chat. She wants to know what's in the drink. I'll tell you what's in the drink. It's rum based, so 2 shots of rum, 3/4 of a shot of pineapple, 3/4 of a shot of orange juice, like half a shot of simple syrup, 3/4 of a shot of blue curacao, and half a shot of melon liqueur. Stir it up. It's good. There's a lot of ingredients, but it's good. And you can't tell there's 2 shots in it. I promise you that. John, thank you for that comment there. The video was amazing. I hope so. Stacy says, do you sleep? Literally probably 4 hours a night. I do. I go to bed between 1 and 2, wake up about 6. Yeah. Yep. Charlie's World, we appreciate that super sticker there. I love that. Jeremy, congrats. Woo Pig. I love that. Absolutely. Playing Cincinnati next week. We're excited for that. Ember, many times. You've provided us so much entertainment, so much joy, and always so positive. I appreciate your support always, especially tonight. Thank you, Lisa, for that. Congratulations on her success. Thank you, Mark, for that. Amanda's coming out. Amanda will, Jen, she'll be up when Jax is asleep. But let me say this. I wrote this down, so I have to say it, even though I'm being too emotional tonight. But I'm telling you guys, I've been this way all week. People ask, what are you doing next? People that know that I do this, but don't cruise, local people, friends and family, and then people, of course, that cruise, what are you doing next? What's next? And honestly, and I mean this when I say this, I had a dream of what I wanted Island Time to be when I launched it. We were in COVID. We couldn't cruise. And I loved cruising. I wanted to be involved somehow, so I launched this. I have to thank you guys so much. Charles, yeah, you're right about that. Up over 200, unbelievable. And stay tuned. We have trivia. We're giving things away in trivia, so stay tuned to this. I had a dream of what I wanted Island Time to be. And I'm looking directly at the camera as direct as I can. I have to say thank you so much. Literally, what I dreamed of what Island Time could be, it's now larger than I even dreamed of. Have you ever dreamed of something and the reality turns out that not just you dreamed it and it came true? It feels so good when something comes true, but it's more than you even thought it would. You couldn't even dream that big. That's where I'm at. And that's where we're at as a community and as a couple, Amanda and I, and as cruisers. This has outlived my dream. I just hope my kids can have dreams and the realities are bigger than their dreams could ever be. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll get off that. We will Facebook page. We're still managing that, Patty, on what we want to do there. I want to take your questions, though. Cruise Life TV, thank you so much for that support and that super chat. Congrats. You're going to need to make room behind you for the new name. You're right about that. You're exactly right about that. I want to answer a few. I want to say this first, too. The reason why we created this, as I mentioned in the intro video, the video that we watched at 8 o'clock straight up, if you haven't seen it, go see it after this live show. We helped I had a list of people that I helped who would inquire and say, I'm looking for a cruise. I want to leave out of this port. Or I want to visit these destinations, or I want a ship that has XYZ. And over the past 14 months, we've helped people go through that process of, do you want a big ship or a large ship? Do you want 7 days? Do you want 4 days? Do you need to drive or can you fly? We went through all that. We helped 100, but once we got to the point where we said, okay, bam, yep, you're going on the oasis of the seas. Congratulations. That was the end of it. I couldn't help them book the cruise. I could give them a contact, but then I kind of lost contact sometimes with them. And I wanted to see how their cruise ended up, and I couldn't. I wanted to help them, book a hotel that would be great for them, leaving out of New York City on the oasis, but I couldn't. We lost contact. That's one reason why, of course, we started this. Rich, thank you so much for that super chat. Can we talk about the potential VIFP tier change? We can. Absolutely, here in just a second. Amber, you better believe that. Yep. Will you be able to recommend short excursions as well? Yes, absolutely. That's one of the things I think that will separate us from just travel advisors. Amanda and I have been almost everywhere in the Caribbean, the Bahamas, and we've done different things. That's one thing that for a long time we would try an excursion. We would love it. We'd go back. Naturally, you want to do that excursion again. Let's try something else because we know we're going to come back again. So we will help. Absolutely. I'm going to help you with where to stay the night before. I'm going to help you with transportation to the port. I'm going to help you with hotels, with excursions, specialty dining, all of it. Thank you very much, Done Right Travel. We appreciate that so much. Question: I'm going to sail on the Allure of the Seas February the 12th. Where's the best place to park and leave out of Galveston, Marcus? There's a few different places. There's I know of probably 6 or 8 different hotels that you can park your car there, and they will shuttle you there. And a lot of those are on Seawall Boulevard. But the place that I would stay is Harbor House, which is about 200 yards from the port. You can leave your car there if you'd like. You can walk there, or they'll have transportation for you. But yeah, if you're going out of Galveston, I would stay at Harbor House. It's a boutique hotel, has 42 or 46 rooms. That's an example of what you get. I wanted to say this though: if you have a travel advisor that you've used for years and years, and I'm one of those people, I've had one for a long, long time. I've sent a lot of you to her. But if you have a travel advisor that you use and you love, keep using them. Don't think that you have to come and book with me. Don't think that if you don't switch over that I'm not going to talk to you. Things are going to stay the same when it comes to Island Time and when what you see almost every single day. There's just now this component it's good for you. Yes, it is. Let's book it. That's the difference. Yep. Yeah, Dana says left on Easy Cruise. That is awesome. It is. Yep. Terry watches our videos. How does someone get to be a travel agent? Terry, that's a good question. Listen, this is not for cruising. Yes, Nadine, this is not just for cruising. I can help with land vacations and resorts. Absolutely. We're full scale. And that goes back to Terry's question. How do you become a travel agent? We have been working on this for about 4 months. From who do you want to partner with? You can start your own, but there's a substantial cost with that. Or you can partner with someone Still costs some money, but you can use their infrastructure and IT to book. You have to buy insurance, errors and emissions insurance. We're fully insured. We're certified. We've taken trainings, we've passed exams, all of it. This is not just, hey, pay $100 and you're a travel agent. There's coursework we had to complete. There's certificates. There's insurance that we had to purchase. And so it was a whole process. And some way, somehow, guys, somehow I kept the secret, right? That's not like me. I tell you everything that I have. I get in trouble by a lot of you Islanders because you say, quit spoiling the secrets. You're telling all the secrets. Somehow I was able to hold this, but I wanted to, because when I knew, okay, it's time to announce, I wanted to be ready to go. We can book cruises now. We can book trips now. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to announce this 4 months ago. Hey, we're about to do this. Nope. I wanted to go live, and we are live. Yep. Deanna, thank you so much for that. You said you found the site during COVID when all the trips were postponed and canceled. You and Amanda saved my sanity. I appreciate that so much. Tammy shares, y'all will be my new PVP. We would be happy to do so. We really would. Just give us a shot. Give us a shot. One great thing is, and I mentioned this in the premiere video, you will not pay a penny more for using us. We don't charge a travel advisor fee. What you would pay if you booked the cruise yourself, or if you went directly through Royal Caribbean or Norwegian or Carnival, you're going to pay most of the time that same price to the penny. Sometimes you might pay a little bit lower, or through Avoya, through American Express, they have some pot that they've said, we're going to give you $25 or $50 onboard credit, but you will never pay a penny more. But the difference is you have my email address, you have my phone number, you know that I've cruised and I've traveled that most of the places, if not all, that you're going to go, and I can help you for free. Plan your trip, the rest of your trip, make it look good. So appreciate that so much. Yep. My PVP has been out on medical leave. Yes. And that's not, Tammy says hers has not returned her call. Mine has been out for months, but she's going to be back very, very soon. So anyway, travel@bookislandtime.com. That's how you can inquire. We'll send you a form to fill out really quick. Gauge, hey, where are you at in this process? Are we starting from scratch, or do you know you want to book? And of course, when we book, we're going to jump on the phone and say, hey, let's book this thing. Let's get this thing going. So it will be Amanda and I'll clarify that. So sometimes you'll get to talk with me. Other times you will be blessed to talk to Amanda. I can promise you that, most definitely. Let's play trivia here. I know a lot of you have been waiting for trivia. We're going to play trivia. It's going to be crazy tonight watching the screen go by, but I have 4 trivia questions, and as promised, I will mail something to each trivia winner. So if you are the winner tonight, what you need to do is you'll need to send me via email, which my email is in the description of this video, or find me on Facebook, send me a message with your address. Please, please, please do not put your address in the chat of this video. Okay, please don't do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the 3rd correct answer. We've done this before. It works well. So we're going to take the 3rd correct answer. And with all of these, there's only one answer. Sometimes there's 2, and you have to get both of them. With these, there's only one answer. And so you put the answer, and if you're the 3rd person to catch it, then you are going to win something from us, okay? So here comes trivia, as Jen says, okay? And we will do we'll do something different. We're going to do trivia tonight. Amanda might kill me over this. Trivia tonight is for 2 lanyards, okay? If you win trivia, I'm going to send you 2 lanyards. You could choose between the blue, okay, this pretty blue. It's a bestseller, or the gray or the platinum, whichever one you want to call it. But these lanyards, of course, plastic clip there, metal clasp, and it's perfect because you don't have to take the whole thing off whenever you want to buy your drink. You want to stick that card in the slot machine, you want to enter your room, you just take off that part right there. We do sell these for $12 each. It's the only thing I sell. $12 each. That includes shipping. Yeah. So if you're the winner of trivia tonight, you choose your colors. I'll send you 2 of them. How about that? Steve, Mr. Donaldson, thank you so much for that super chat and your support. You and Christy over the past year. You're one of the original Islanders. Steve says, congratulations on the new adventure. You guys are awesome, and it's been an honor to have you as lifelong friends now. Sorry you were stuck with us now, brother. Steve, you're a perfect example, as many are. Michelle, she comments, Fireball Steve. So many of you we've met. Literally, you watched, we met, and we're lifelong friends. We've invited you into our house. We've been to your house. And we have many cruises booked together and hopefully many, many years of cruising together. Here we go. Trivia. The third winner. Okay. Third winner here is going to get 2 lanyards. We never given away lanyards before, but why not, right? Here we go. Are we ready? Thank you very much, Right Recipe for Travel. Charlie's World, thank you for that super chat. Many blessings to you and Amanda on this endeavor. We appreciate that. We're going to need it. We just hope to help people. Continue to help people. Make a difference in people's lives, their vacations. It's fun to do. They work hard. They take off work. Let's get it right, right? Let's get it right. Jen, absolutely. It was great meeting you. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Question number 1. This is the third correct answer. And be careful when you answer here. You may think you know the question, but I throw you a curveball at the end. Here it is. Norwegian Cruise Line is in the news with the Prima being christened this weekend. Awesome pictures and video. That's our next cruise, by the way. What is the name of the second ship in the Prima class? There you go. Ready, go. Third correct answer. What is the name of the second ship in the Prima class? And that is J. Viva. I saw Tony G. And I saw Done Right Travel, and then Jay, and Jen was 4. Jen said beautiful. Jay Leathers, you have won yourself 2 lanyards, as I type your name out here just to make sure we get it down. There we go. Again, my email address, description of the video. Find me on Facebook. Tell me what colors you want. Again, I'll hold them up here. Here we go. As everyone says, Viva. A lot of people knew that. I'm having a double shot of Fireball right now. Thank you, Z-Man. Have one for me, okay? Yep. Debbie Baldwin. How about Debbie Baldwin? Debbie, I see you down there. I saw you. You're on my list. You're about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here on mine. I hope it's in the same order. I promise I would never cheat anybody. Hopefully it's in the same order. Yeah, Debbie, I see. Tony G said Viva, Done Right Travel. Jay was 3rd, it looks like. Eric was 4th. Peace and Be Wild 5th. Robert and Debbie. That's the order it is on my screen. Here we go. Question number 2 here. Question 2, the third correct answer. You tell me, you want 1 of each? You want 2 blue? You want 2 gray? What do you want? Carnival Cruise Line is set to remove 1 last ship from their fleet at the end of October. What ship is it? If you've been watching cruise news, you know last week she visited Costa Maya for the last time, and we've already got it. Tony G was first. Again, Tony G, your internet, my friend, is powerful. It is. Lou Friend was 2nd, and Nadine Smith was 3rd. Nadine, you've won 2 lanyards. Nadine Smith with 2 lanyards. How about that? That's 4 of them we've given away, and a lot of you knew it. Some said the Spirit, Tammy, Spirit's not going anywhere yet. Tim said the Conquest. We've been on the Conquest. Yep. Hey, Tim. Emerson, I'm glad you're here. We're in the middle of trivia here. That's the second question. Jay and Nadine, you're only allowed to win 1 time per week. You can still play, but if you're the third answer, we'll go to number 4. Here's the third question here. And this one is going to be interesting. I don't know how many people are going to get this one. Yep. Let's see. What is the only Royal Caribbean Oasis class ship to not receive the Royal Amplification? What is the only Royal Caribbean Oasis class ship to not receive the Royal Amplification yet? I should say, as we already, oh my goodness, we already have answers. Bob was first, then Robert, and then Tony G. I think, let me scroll back up here. 1, 2, and 3. Tony G, you timed it right. You didn't spell it right, but I know what you meant. I'm giving it to you. Tony G. Tony G gets it. How about that? Tony G. Man, the Allure of the Seas. So I wanted to point this out. Okay, again, this is just something as a travel advisor. So many people are excited to go on the Allure of the Seas, including me. But if you said, Derek, I'm open to traveling. I can go wherever I want to go. I want to go on an Oasis class ship. That's where I want to go. I would say, well, you live in Texas. A lot of people that follow us do. You live in Texas. You could go on the Allure of the Seas if you wanted to. Here's the positives of going on the Allure of the Seas. And I'd say here's the drawback is she's the only ship of all of the Oasis class ships that have not received the Royal Amplification, which is not a huge deal. It's an upgrade. It was supposed to be done. COVID delayed it. Now it's going to be delayed another couple of years. But I would point it out to you so you can make your decision. Do I want to go on that ship, or I'm open? I've got points maybe to fly. I could go on another ship if I wanted to. So just another example there of how we will service your travel needs. Here we go. Number four. Yes, the alert's coming to Galveston in November. Eric, yes, it is fun. It is. Yep. Thank you, Will, for that. We appreciate that. Jason, the big announcement, my friend. We've got a video out. It premiered at 8 o'clock. Island Time Travel. We can now book your travel needs, whether it's a cruise, which we all need. I can tell you that right now. Or it's a resort, it's airfare, it's hotel. We can book whatever you need. We can travel at bookislandtime.com. Yep. Jason said, check again. I'll scroll up here again. I don't know if my order is the same as your order. And Jason, I see you right below Tony. Tony G did misspell allure. He did. And I said that, but I knew what he was typing there. Jason, I see you right after Tony. So that's what I saw there. Let's go to question number 4 here. Thank you, Jason, so much. I appreciate that. Going on alert, Debbie says in February. Yes, I wish the big ships go more to Mexico, maybe Tim said. Here we go. 4th question here. I need a 3rd response for you to win. Lanyards tonight. Sending out lanyards. This cruise line will match whatever loyalty status you have from other cruise lines. There's a cruise line that sells from the United States. And if you're way up there in class, they will say, okay, yep, we'll match it. We'll match it. Here we say we'll see what we've got here. Tony G, of course, still playing. But he's not 3rd there, so don't have to worry about that. Let's see. Scroll up here. We're jumping around. MSC is Tony G. So it looks like 1, 2, 3. Well, let's see. 1. We're jumping around here. Katia. Katia is the winner right there, it looks like, as we continue to jump around. Let me go back up here. Katia. Again, all those who won, don't send your physical address here. If you've won a lanyard, send me an email or find me on Facebook. Tell me, do you want the platinum or the gray or the blue? And if you didn't win tonight and you want one, I'm going to the post office tomorrow. I can drop yours off. These lanyards are great. They're double-sided print, Cumbian Islander. It's got our logo in color. And again, this thing is secure. It is secure. And that's not plastic. That's metal, friends. And it closes all the way. There you go. Trivia. How about that? I love it. I love it. We had to play. I thought, you know what? Tonight's the night. We hadn't played in several nights. We needed to play tonight. We did. Yes, Jason Grimes can have my lanyards. Already have some. Look at that, Tony G. Tony, I knew you had some, but you were the winner on my screen. But look at that community right there. As I backspace here, Jason, that's what it's all about, right? Tony said, you know what? I love playing. It's fun to play. I have the lanyards. You know what? Go ahead, Jason. I know that you'd appreciate them. That's called community. That's literally what all of this is about. It is. Thanks so much, Tony G, for showing that sportsmanship. Debbie, I hope that was fun. Will you be able to book transatlantic, Rhonda? You better believe it. Yep. We have a growing list of cruisers and islanders looking for the transatlantic on the Carnival Jubilee that's coming in 2023. We have a list of people, but yeah, any you're saying train. Sorry, Rhonda. I read that now. Yeah, we have access. I would depend on some expertise from other partners, but yes, we can. And I always promise you that if I'm not going to advise you to book something if I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not in this to book for commission for sales. I'm here to help with your experience. So if I've never done it before, if I've never been there, I'm not suggesting it. I will go to people who I know who are expert in other fields, and I will help them advise and even bring them in where you can ask them questions, not just say, hey, let me go talk to my friend. I will bring them into the conversation. So I hope that's appreciated. Yep. just got off the breeze, right recipe for travel. We love the breeze. We had several islanders on the breeze this past week. I hope you had a great time. The breeze is our next Carnival cruise, December the 29th through January the 3rd. A big group of us are sailing on the Carnival breeze, and so I'm glad you had a good time. I hope you visited Ocean Plaza in Alchemy. Sit there at Alchemy and listen to that live music. It's awesome. Otis just got off Valor 2 weeks ago. Yes. I do want to mention VIFP program. We've had several people mention it. I had a video on that, I believe, Friday. And changes are coming to the VIFP program. For those of you who don't know, that's Carnival's loyalty program. It's been around a long, long time. Other cruise lines have mimicked kind of what Carnival has done. But before COVID, they were talking about this restructure, this redesign. And COVID took place. And cruising shut down for 18 months. And then their focus was getting cruising back. The cruise restart that started at the end of June of last year. Celebrity was the first ship to come back, and many ships in July. But now that I guess things are back and somewhat normal, they're now looking at this VIFP program, which a lot of people have interest in. And I shared in my video Friday that there's a job opening with Carnival, and the first bullet point that it says, your job will be, basically, is what it says. You will lead the redesign of the VIFP program. Now, we don't know what exactly that's going to entail yet. We don't know. But they are going to lead this redesign. There's no need to go ask John Hill the timeline or when is this going to take place. There's a job opening. They'll have to come in. Of course, there'll be all kinds of meetings. And, it's going to take a while. But it's just a sign, too, that maybe they're picking up some of these projects that they had before COVID took place. So, Yep. Otis says all speculation. I don't know. It's the VIFP wording is in that job description many times, but that first bullet point says leading the redesign of the VIFP program, creating buy-in and getting previous cruisers to come back and cruise again. I think it's they're looking in some management job. It's a high-level job. So we'll see. Of course, we'll keep you posted on that. We know it's something they were looking at before COVID, and here we are after. Carol's going to be on the Vista December the 24th over Christmas. Havana Cabana. Carol, you're going to love that. We just cruised Havana on the Carnival Horizon sister ship. So, yep. Wonder if they'll have the VIFP points so you can get more priority and perks. Stephen, that's what everyone said on that video Friday was, I love the program. I want priority boarding and priority debarkation. And I would love to have the same status across sister brands. We'll see what happens, of course. Yep, Tony G, I know, the free drinks. It would be nice if they had free drinks for sure. David hopes that they add a level between Platinum and Diamond. Now, those levels are huge. The separation is huge, but a lot of people want to see an extra level. But those who are Diamond, of course, they don't want to see an extra level. They want you stay Platinum. We earned our way to that Diamond tier, and you have to earn your way as well. So we'll see what happens, of course. Absolutely. Regina, it's great to see you here. Randy asked, do you think Faster to the Fun is coming back soon? Randy, that's a great question. I think it is. I think we're very, very close. I don't know why it hasn't. Royal has a similar, almost the same program called The Key. And it's been back for months and months and months. Carnival has not brought back the Faster to the Fun, and I cannot tell you why. Revenue-wise, it's literally hundreds of thousands of dollars a quarter for Carnival. I would suspect they bring it back. There's a new name for that. I was talking to my brother on Friday, and he had to miss our cruise in July because his wife had COVID that developed into pneumonia. They canceled 48 hours before the cruise. They were distraught. They were. But he asked me Friday, he said, when are they going to bring back Faster to the Damn Fun? I said, you know what? That's Daniel. That is the new name for it. Faster to the Damn Fun. Maybe it will come back soon. I hope so. When are y'all heading back to Cape Canaveral? We would love to cruise with y'all. Tammy says, we are ready. We absolutely love Cape Canaveral, Cocoa Beach. I would say in 2023, we don't have all of our cruises booked yet for 2023. We're waiting for our offers from different cruise lines. We have some booked, but not all. So hopefully we will be there. I would venture to say next summer. We don't have cruises booked next summer. We have one in May. We'll take one in June and July, and I bet you one. Yep. Let's see. Catch up here. Do you think faster the fun is it coming because I can't guarantee rooms will be ready when boarding? Carol, that's a good question there. You're exactly right. Cruise shortages, of course, led to that, but looks like we're doing better now. So maybe, as the cruise situations get better, they can guarantee your room is ready. Then bam, maybe that will work. Caroline, does your online check-in hack work for NCL? I've been told that it does. I have not used it per se for NCL, so I can speak for it from personal experience. But there are comments on that video of people saying, hey, I tried this for Royal, it worked. I tried this for NCL, and it worked. So I would say so. Yeah, William, you're right. Pneumonia sucks. They were distraught about the whole thing. And she was okay with pneumonia, but she was coughing a lot. And she's like, I'm not getting on an airplane, coughing every 5 seconds. She was testing negative. They could have gone, but she's like, I'm not doing it. I'm not. Yep. July the 8th, 2023, David. That's going to be fun. It is. Cocoa Beach is awesome. The Sandbar. Stephen, have you ever been to the Sandbar in Cocoa Beach? That's one of our favorites. Virgin just introduced something similar to Faster to the Fun. I saw that. More money, $200. I didn't know that, Eric. I didn't see that price on it. Wow. William, I hope you're okay. I saw that message on the premiere video of you being in the ICU. I hope you're okay. I'm not sure what the situation is, but I hope you're doing okay. We'll be thinking and praying for you in that situation. Used the hack a few days ago and got 10 a.m. Trina. How about that? Hey, how was Montego Bay and Grand Cayman? Blake says. Montego Bay is one of our least favorite places, but I can tell you what to do. We've ziplined there. We've gone to different beaches there, but comparative to other ports, one of our least favorite places. But that stop is usually paired with Grand Cayman, which is one of our favorite places. 7 Mile Beach. Stingray City is awesome. It's a good itinerary. It's usually coupled with, of course, Cozumel. We could help you with that. We could. Your hack worked for us, Jennifer said. That's good to know. It's good to know that we're helping out there. Of course, we're just looking for more ways to help. I've got to mention this, of course. I hope you're excited for this. I am. The moon mission. Is anyone else keeping up with this moon mission? It's going to cause... I hate to even say it, but it is going to cause some issues with all the tourists and visitors that are going to see this moon mission take place. Hopefully tomorrow. It looks like the weather is good. Last I had seen, if anyone else has an update, let us know. Robin, we can book travel insurance 2 ways. We can book travel insurance through your cruise line that you're cruising with, which is what I would recommend. Or Avoya, who we partner with, has their own travel insurance. Again, here's an example. I make a better commission if I sell the Avoya insurance. I'm not going to push the Avoya insurance. I'm going to push the insurance that the cruise line offers. It's usually best. It's usually more expensive, but it's usually no hassle. If something happens, you bought their insurance, they're going to cover it. Whereas if you book third party, sometimes you butt heads a little bit, So I'm going to tell you like it is. I'm not going to sell you something because I get a better commission. I'm going to sell you what I'm going to tell you what I think is best for you in every situation. That's just an example. Yep. Otis, yes, you and your friends love Carnival, New Orleans, and Galveston. Should we look at Royal Caribbean more? Absolutely. We are low budget cruisers, big gamblers. If you're big gamblers, Otis, and you go one time on Royal Caribbean, you will receive offers on Royal Caribbean just like you do Carnival. One of my pieces of advice for new cruisers, and I've still got to make this video of 7 or 8 things that I've brainstormed. One of my pieces of advice is go on your first cruise, choose whatever cruise line you want to. You're going to love it, probably. 99% chance you're going to love it. And you're going to want to go back. When you book your second cruise, go with a different cruise line. Try something else because so many people get stuck going with the same cruise line, which there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes people look back, 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road and said, man, I wish I would have gone, with another cruise line just to see, and now I'm so far into this, that I want that loyalty status and the VIFP program or whatever it is. So, yep. Good, Frankie. It's a go for a launch tomorrow. That is good news. Wonder if Port of New Orleans will put different ships in the near future, like newer Carnival ships. Stephen, that's a good question. I'm hoping. We've seen a Dream class there before. The Carnival Dream was in New Orleans for so long. I wish maybe a Vista class ship could be there, Vista, Horizon, or Panorama. I don't know if a Vista class ship can make that 90-degree turn there by the port. A little bit longer, the boat sets a little bit deeper. So could Carnival, can a ship maneuver, of course, up that Mississippi River, up and down the Mississippi River or not. We know a dream class can, though. And Lito Tito is actually he's always on top of that. They live close to New Orleans. They're in South Louisiana, but he knows that river better than anyone I know in this community. As GHJ JCMO said, can bigger ships sail in Louisiana? Yep. Yes. Princess gives onboard credit for military. Debbie, you're exactly right. One of the questions that we ask you, we have a form when you email us at to inquire about a cruise. We're going to send you a form, and one of the questions is: are you military? Are you teacher? Are you over a certain age? Because some certain cruise lines do give you discounts, and you may be looking at Carnival, but you're ex-military. But all of a sudden, Royal Caribbean has a sale that you could go on a cruise half as much. And you've got to make the decision. You love Carnival. You've cruised Carnival many times, but you can pay half the price and go Royal Caribbean and try it out. What do you do? It doesn't matter to me what you do. I just want to provide those options to you so you have a choice, okay? Mardi Gras will eventually be home ported in New Orleans. That would be amazing. But the Mardi Gras, of course, the XL class is even bigger than the Vista class. Can she fit? Maybe so. I don't know. Next 2 book cruises are booked because of proximity to port. That is huge. It is. Yep. Terry just called Harbor House. Absolutely. Was D working? It's 9:00. D may be off, Terry. But if you can ask for Miss D at Harbor House, she's amazing. She's helped us so many times. And keep in contact with me. I can tell you what room numbers to stay in for you to have the best view when you wake up in the morning and you look out your window and the cruise ship is looking at you right in the face. I can tell you what room numbers to stay in. Yeah. Yep. No LNG fuel in New Orleans as of yet, Lito Tito says, plus way too big for the port of New Orleans, unfortunately. Lito Tito, of course, living there in South Louisiana. What a night, guys. What a night it has been. I've been nervous about this for a while. I want to invite you. Next time you look at booking a cruise, I hope you look at us. Again, if you're happy with who you're with, stay with them. Absolutely. If you cruise on your own, though, if you book your own cruises, which I know a lot of you do, you just go online, bam, I booked it, it's done, 5 minutes. If you want to do that, that's fine, that's great. If you want to go through us, I promise you, we will treat you as best as we can, and I hope that it means something. We'll help you book your hotel. We'll help you with your itinerary, specialty dining. Should I go here? Should I go there? Formal nights, what should I wear? Excursions, what should I do? We're an email or a phone call away, literally, and you'll have someone to call. If you need to modify your bookings, same thing, contact me. We're going to work it out. And so I hope that you at least give us a shout. If not, things aren't going to change. Laura, thanks for reminding me. Thank you for that super chat. We have a couple minutes left here. If you want to be entered in to our giveaway, giving away Island Time merch, hats, shirts, all kinds of stuff tomorrow. If you want to be entered in, you have a couple minutes here to super chat. Otis says, how do we contact you? Otis, let me put this email address right here. You can email us, and we will respond to that. Or my phone number, which I'll put on a flyer here on Facebook here in just a second. It's 501-581-9683, but there's our email address. Ronnie, yep, if you book a cruise and your price goes down, I'm going to try to be looking for you, of course. But if you see, hey, man, this went down $50 per person, you shoot me an email, you call me, I'll validate it. Bam, we got your price drop. If it's before your final payment, you get the money back on your credit card or your gift card. If it's after final payment, of course, with most cruise lines, it goes on as onboard credit. So it's the same service that you would get with a cruise line, only it's more personalized, and we're hopefully more available and accessible than a 1-800 number with an extension number is. And of course, we cruise, we travel the industry. We're not just sitting behind the phone because it's our job. Yes. So carry 55 days until your first cruise on the Valley. You're going to have a great time. You are. Lito Tito for Beckett's football team. Congrats on the baseball tournament win. Nice ring. Lito Tito, thank you so much. I am so sunburned, my arms. We had a baseball tournament yesterday. My little 6- and 7-year-olds were in an 8U tournament, and we came in second place. We lost to all 8-year-olds, but we're all 6, but one kid is 7. We made it to the finals. And, of course, our first football game coming up September the 10th. I coach both my sons, or I coach Beckett's teams, both baseball and football. Little Tito, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that super chat. We just bought a misting fan for the dugout, and that will help go towards that. I can promise you that. Those kids love that misting fan, though. Peace and be wild. This was fun tonight. It was a blast. I am exhausted because I stressed so much going into this. I don't want people to think, oh, that guy's just a travel agent. That's not it. You're going to see, as I mentioned, our daily show is going to stay the same. I mean, I'm going to create a show almost every single day of the week. You might see a banner pop up that says, are you interested in booking a cruise? If so, email this email address. That's the only difference. I'm not going to get on and just preach all this stuff about contact me for booking your cruise. I'm going to mention it. It'd be stupid if I didn't. But everything that you know and hopefully you love about Island Time is not changing. It is the same. After all, that's what got us this far, right? It is. Will there be an Island Time travel website soon? Rich asked. Yes, we are working with Avoya and American Express to set that up, and there will be. So, yes, it will be very, very soon. But if you need quotes, of course, we can email quotes and things like that. We have our internal website built already, but hopefully there'll be a website soon. So, Carrie's cruising soon, really, really soon. And how about this? I'll be doing my 11th breast cancer 3-day in Chicago as a crew member. Wow. Yeah. We have a website for the travel business. Trent says it will be. We'll get a website up and going. For now, it's email and phone. You let us know what you're looking at. Of course, we'll email a quote. We can book anything for you. So, yep. Wow. It's almost Big Brother time. It's almost time for a bowl of ice cream. I told Amanda, I said, if I can get through this, I'm going to have some ice cream tonight. Derek, I don't know if I use a good travel agent or not. Please help me. I use Costco. Costco sometimes has some bulk discounts. Crown Cruise Vacations, I haven't heard of them. And the cruise company, will it be better to come to you, Derek? That's absolutely your choice. I can tell you this. I'll always be honest with you. I'll always be transparent with you. I will help you more probably after you book the cruise than before. Whereas most people, they get the cruise booked, you don't hear from them again. With me, you're going to book your cruise. I'm going to be saying, hey, you're 90 days out. Have you booked your hotel? Hey, your excursions, are you going through the cruise line or do you want some other recommendations? So that relationship doesn't end after you give me your credit card number. It just begins. And I see your cruise through. I make sure that you get there, make sure that you have it planned out so that your vacation is enhanced. Yep, it is. Thank you, Debbie, for that. We're going to call it a night. I'm going to go get the kiddos to bed. I guess Jack's never laid down. Amanda never did make it up. But Islanders, I have to thank you for everything you've done for me and my family the last 14 months. Again, this is now currently than I ever dreamed that it could be. And it's all because of you. If you're looking to cruise soon, I invite you to email us at travel@bookislandtime.com. And we'll take care of you. I can promise you that. Islanders, have a great week. We're going to give away some stuff on tomorrow's show with all the super chats we've had. I'm going to get these lanyards out, of course, and we're going to watch this launch tomorrow. And we're going to talk about Carnival. Carnival's come out with an official warning and said, you know what? If you're bad, you're getting in fights, you're misbehaving, you're not coming back. They've said that before, kind of loosely. They're making it official now. Plus, we'll keep our eye out on what else happens, including, as someone mentioned earlier, Norwegian Prima. The video there show crew members not wearing masks. Is there something into that, or is it just a coincidence? We'll see. Have a great, great night, Islanders. We hope you have a great week. Next weekend's a 3-day weekend, but we'll still go live. Talk to you on Labor Day weekend. Islanders, thank you so much for the support and love. We sincerely thank you for it, and we can feel it. We hope you have a great week. We'll see you right here on Island Time.